Being a community support worker, what is it about? I would say every day is a different day. You never know what you're going to expect. You'll have days where it feels awesome and like you really helped out somebody and it was the best day ever. And some days it don't go quite as smoothly, but one of the reasons why I love this job is because of that. You never have the same day twice. You always have something new to share and new to learn from other people. And some days I go in thinking that I'm going to be the one teaching a skill, helping somebody out, and I end up learning more that day about life, about myself, about others, and that's what keeps me coming back.
All right. Hello, I'm Lisa. Still fairly new here to Crider. I've been here for about 6 months on July the 7th. Consistently learning every single day. I love my clients in the most loving, caring way, of course. Sometimes it can be very, very frustrating knowing that some of my clients might not ever change. With the 6 months I've been here, I've really noticed that I've become more assertive with them, which has really helped the relationship grow and building rapport, of course. There's a flip side of that too, of like how rewarding the job is also trying to stay organized. There's so much to this job, obviously, so trying to do the paperwork, the billing, trying to make a phone call here, phone call there, get in touch with mom, get in touch with, it's just a lot to really take in sometimes and become very overwhelming. But being on the team that I'm on with Team Horizon, let alone the other teams and the supervisors around here, it's really cool because I'm able to approach almost anybody. And whenever I need some sort of advice or whatever it might be, I'm able to talk to somebody, which really, really lifts the weight off my shoulder quite a bit. And even just getting that supervision one time a week really helps. But it's just a fantastic job. It's actually not the job I originally planned on doing getting out of school, being a caseworker. I actually wanted to kind of like veer away from that, but this job came up and I was just like, might as well jump on it, and I really couldn't be happier. As stressful as it can be, it's just a great learning experience. So yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell.
My name is Gina Dupuy. I've been with Crider for 2.5 years, and in this field, I'm a counselor. I'm a community support. That's my title with Crider. Well, my career has changed many times throughout my years, and one of the things I picked with this company is the support that they give you. I've been burnt out a lot in this field. It's a lot of your loving and your caring for clients, and they're very overwhelming at times. However, with Crider and the support that Crider gives you, I've been able to kind of even change around in what I do to be comfortable with who I am and what I can provide for clients, and it's given me energy. So the fun part of Crider is that they will support you, and that's one of the things that I enjoy about this job.
We get to know people really well. And that definitely comes in handy when you're working on things that are important to people, and a lot of times very tough things. So I had one client who told me that he wanted to quit smoking, and he used to smoke like 2 packs a day, and basically stopped cold turkey, and had successfully quit for a couple of months. Maybe close to 3 months, and then all of a sudden he was smoking again. And I walked in and could tell that he had been smoking. And we talked about it, and at one point he was just like, all right, Josh, let it go, man. Let it go. He didn't want to talk about it anymore. And I don't know if this qualifies as clinical skills. But in part because of that relationship that we had, I knew he always likes talking with me about baseball, kind of trying to shoot the breeze when I'm over there. And he knows that I play softball. So when he didn't want to talk about smoking anymore, he asked me how things were going with softball. And I was actually able to tell him about this game where I went 0 for 6. In 2 games. It was like a terrible weekend. I struck out 3 times, and he said, man, sounds like you need to work on that. And I was able to take that and say, well, you're right. If it's important to me, then it is something I need to work on. And we were able to go from that to back to talking about smoking, and I think something kind of clicked for him there. Like, oh, yeah, this was important to me, and if I want to, improve my health and quit smoking, maybe that is something I need to work on.